Alright. So, this is going to be a short little video, well, I hope it's short, on how to obtain Thor's armor set, Gungnir, and Mjolnir. And also, while doing this, you'll also come across, let's go down here, these. I'll get more into detail as I go through here. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you the easiest of the pieces to obtain. I'll explain more as I get closer to where I have to go. Are you gonna... No? Oh, you actually made it up there. Holy crap. Alright. Alright. So, you'll see how I'm in Norway right now. So I'm gonna get off my horse. As you play the story, Sigurd will take you on a journey. During the story, Sigurd's kind of gotten, I would say, an Antonio Brown type PTSD level with all the stuff that he's envisioned. When this chick, Folke, who works for the Order of the Ancients, takes him under his wing and shows him the story of these characters. Go to people. Okay, so you have Tyr, Thor, Loki, and Odin. But in Asgard, these characters have different names. So Tyr is portrayed as Sigurd. Thor is his own character. Eivor takes the impersonation. You're basically living through their story. And then you have Loki. Loki is portrayed, so you have Tyr, who is Sigurd, and Eivor, who is Thor or Odin, and then Loki, which is where do you is Bassam. Now, if you played Assassin's Creed Mirage, Loki and Bassam will make more sense. But essentially, this game takes place after that. So Sigurd will take you on a journey to come back here because you're his brother, and he only trusts you due to everything that happened in the story. So Sigurd will take you to this location in this main story. It's pretty much, I would say, at least near the end of the story for you and Sigurd and Ravensthorpe and everything. So he'll take you here, he'll drop down here. Sigurd will start walking over to this. I won't explain everything that goes on once you pass through this. But he'll take you to this location and he'll tell you that he's envisioning everything through the eyes of Asgard and how he believes that he's a god and all this other stuff. So, yes, essentially he is a god because Tyr is Thor's brother. And obviously Thor's father is Odin, but you take over each one of you, so Bassam, Sigurd, and you all take a place of one of the Asgardians. But as you come through here, this is showcasing a very, I would say in my opinion, a missable weapon, which is this Gungnir. So obviously this is Thor's hammer. This is Odin's spear. In my opinion, the best spear in this game. But everybody has said different things online of how to obtain this spear. People have said you need to be a certain level. There's certain parts in the game you need to complete. All that is wrong. And the reason that this is a very missable thing, and the reason I took you here, is if you go this way, go through here, up here, Gungnir will literally be right there, right where that arrow is. It'll be sticking out of the wall. You pick it up, and it will drop at a mythical quality. There is nothing you need to do. There's no level you have to be. You should be a high enough level anyway because it's pretty much near the end of the story for you and Sigurd and your story together. Sigurd is important because he pretty much saves you from death at the beginning of the story. But anyway, when you come down here, Sigurd will go this way. The whole time you can go over there, nothing happens. You won't go in any cutscenes or blah blah blah. But he'll be calling for you to come over there, and you can grab it, equip it right away, and start using it. So very missable, easy to obtain. No cheesiness, no need to obtain this gear or that gear. Completely 100% missable, in my opinion. And I haven't seen a whole lot of people talk about that online either. What in the fucking hell? Alright, go back to my boat. This will show you where to get Mjolnir. I'm kind of doing it a little bit backwards, but that's because I'm already in Norway already. And I'm pretty much showing you how to get a pretty easy and missable weapon that I don't see a whole lot of people are explaining too well how to get, and that's Gungnir. But this will show you where to go to get Thor's hammer.
Let the sail out! The sail!
Calm yourself, lock and stop.
Hold on, good.
Okay. So right on now I'm on the shoreline. So In order to get Thor's hammer, you need to have all of these 5 pieces of gear equipped. But as I said, I was showcasing this first because this is the easiest of the pieces of the 7 pieces to complete the whole set, in my opinion. This is the easiest one to get, in my opinion. So right now I'm showing you where to get this. Once you have to have all 5 of the pieces equipped, as you see me right now. Thor's armor. Don't care about you right now. Come up here. Alright. You didn't fucking follow me up here, did you? Alright. When you come here, about right here, you'll get sound effects. Oh shit, I never even noticed Northern Lights. Fucking getting distracted here. Anyway, when you come here, you'll get sound effects from above that sounds like lightning is striking. It's almost like the whole time you're walking down here. It's pretty cool. But when you come down here, literally right where I just shot again, Thor's hammer will be in the ground. But again, you need to have all 5 pieces of Thor's armor equipped in order to do this. And you'll bump into a little cutscene and blah blah blah. The cutscene's pretty cool for Marvel fans. I think it's really cool. You'll also get a trophy for I believe you get a trophy, if I'm not mistaken, for getting Thor's helmet. I believe you also get a trophy for obtaining the entire set, all the 5 sets, and you also get a trophy for picking up Thor's hammer Mjolnir. You will not get a trophy for this. This is what I said is it's not related to the story. It's just a weapon to go with everything. All right. Literally right now I can go to England. And this will show you how to obtain the rest of the set. The main portion of the set to get Thor's hammer. Alright, so the first location we go to is right there. Second location, right there. And then the third location, right there. Right here. I'll explain more in detail when I get to each location. Thor does some weird shit, I tell ya. Good game, good character design. Just does some really weird shit sometimes. Alright. So, this is the first location. This one, a lot of people might run into just traveling the map and doing certain things. Obviously, she won't be here like this. So, when you come to each location, you'll see these things. I shouldn't say things. You'll see these bodies here. And it'll tell you to interact with it. And you'll fight her. Mr. Crispy Queen there. Anyway. She will drop the first daughter of Larian. So what they're essentially called is the Daughters of Larian. And their father was a former king. I don't know if he had any relation to Asgard, or there's not much backstory on the Daughters of Larian and their father, but their father was a king and somehow got a hold of these pieces of Thor's armor. But the only piece he did not have was this, which is the cape, which is what I told when I was back in Ravensthorpe of meeting with, I'll go to the codex here to kind of say who you meet. Oh, it's Hytham. I keep saying Hamish. So you'll meet Hytham. Hytham is one of the hidden ones, as well as Bassam. But Hytham will give you Thor's cape. But anyway, getting distracted here. Just kind of giving the full gist of everything. So anyway, the first daughter will drop this. The gauntlets. She will also drop, and this is the key item. Each one of the three daughters will drop one of these, which is a dagger. They're also a key for a location that I will show after explaining each one of the three daughters and showing their locations. So the first daughter will drop this, as well as this. The first piece of armor will drop at superior quality, which is, do I have a piece? Right here. Will drop at superior quality. The rest will drop at flawless. The only pieces that drop at mythical, I believe, is the cape, Mjolnir obviously, and Gungnir. The rest of it will be a blue quality. Aside from the bracers. The bracers will be the only one that's not that quality. The bracers will be a superior quality. She also does the first daughter. She's about a level 90. She does poison attacks, so she'll put poison clouds down, hit you with poison daggers. If you're not careful, she can do quite a bit of damage if you're not careful. I would probably say for each one of the daughters to be around the 300 level, just because the last daughter is a level... I believe the last daughter is like a 340.
You choose that?
Holy macaroni.
Target practice.
And that is literally what Mjolnir does. That's Mjolnir in a nutshell. Its stun attack shoots a ball of lightning. And it'll stun other characters around it. Oh my shit and caboodle. Fucking hell. Yeah, so the first daughter will drop the bracers, a dagger, and she does poison attacks. You need to interact with the face. You need to interact with this in order to have each daughter spawn. That's the second one. Right here. She does fire attacks. And her fire attacks are pretty overpowered. She's about a 120, 160-ish, around there. Yeah. Alright. On to the next. I'll do this just to actually do that. And then this third one. Holy. This third one is crazy. This is by far the hardest of the three daughters.
Yeah!
Alrighty. So again, as the last two, sorry, you'll have to interact with this hanging person. It totally looks like a cross. Now, what makes her right here, what makes her difficult, she is the toughest of the three of them. She is about a 340, I believe. She does teleportation. And I believe she has 2 phases. And her second phase, she will literally put you up against these walls. But yeah, very, very difficult. I was about, like I said, about a 160 fighting each one of these. And as I said, the first one will drop this. The second one will drop this. Third one will drop this. And go on through here, show you again here. Each one of them will drop this. So the first one is this, second one is this one is that. And what they do is indicated on the daggers, as you can see. So you have poison, fire, which is looks like blood, and then blue, indicating like the teleportation, smoke, whatever you want to call it. All right. This is the location of Thor's helmet. You can see it right there. Grab a horse here. And it can't go without saying Ubisoft did a very, in my opinion, very good detail of not only the story, character design, and everything of this little like side quest kind of thing. Obviously, all the characters are based off Norse mythology, though. Alright, so once you have the daggers, come to this location right here. This is a church. I'll show you on the map. It's in East Anglia. As the other... the first daughter, the easiest one, she'll be in Grantebridgeshire. That's like the second area that you go to in the main story. Third area, I believe, is Oxfordshire. Can you do it that early? Yeah. So it'd be the third. It'd be the third area. So obviously you do this area first, then this area. But yeah, it's in this location. So I'll show you again where the three daughters are. So you have northern area of Grantebridgeshire, right on this little island here. And then over near the shoreline of the northeast coast line of East Anglia, you'll have the second daughter. And then I'd say about maybe middle of the map, kind of western side of East Anglia, you'll have the third daughter. And then you'll have the church here once you have the three daggers. And I'll tell you a little bit more once I get down there. But yeah, I'll come through here. Go this way. Grab your loot if you have any. Bang, 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 bang. Actually, there we go. Glory awaits the alliance. We have forged a seal of mutual effect from the ancients in the power of the bequilleth. have no doubts. Mercy and throne will be yours. Blah, 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 blah. Give thanks to the ancient ones from what is to come. Summon all those spirits and give us ready. Fried. Wait, my signal. But yeah, again, not clear how the father of the daughters of Larian got a hold of the armor. King Edmund, right there. And anyway, you come down here. So once you come into this room, there's a giant statue with antlers on the top of its head. And when you see the statue, actually, I'll do this. That's what the statue looks like. And what it will do is it'll tell you to interact with it, and you'll go into a small cutscene. And each one of these daggers will go into the statue. There'll be 3 little slots on the body. Another thing too, each one of the daughters will think that you're trying to steal the armor from their dead father and them. And that's why they're very, very protective of the armor. Because their father died. And he passed on each one of the pieces to them. And also, when you come down here, there's a piss load of loot everywhere. And RGC is indicated by the first letter of each one of the 3 daughters. Hence RGC. But yeah, you'll come here. This chest will be here. That'll be Thor's helmet. And then I guess I didn't explain this first because I started in Norway. I'll go back to Ravensthorpe. So, this is only obtainable by completing all of this, everything. But once you have completed all this guy at the bottom, I won't scroll over top of him because it is a bit of a spoiler, because it will highlight his name. But this guy at the very bottom here, His name is the Father, because each one of them have a name, right? So you have Gorm, and then Kilkve the Cruel, Odin. It's only obtainable through completing the entire map. You have the Zealots here. These are like mini bosses that are around each one of these areas in here. So you have Scriptshire, Nottinghamshire, Lincolnshire. Each one of them will have a zealot traveling around. Each one of them will be traveling around the regions, and they're part of it too. To getting this. But what will happen is in your story, you'll obtain all the pieces, and you will come here, and Hytham will give you a mission to go back to he will tell you that someone is requesting to see you outside Hamptonshire or Hamptonshire. That he wants to only meet you and you alone, to come to a secret location, and that'll be the cutscene. And then once you come back to Hytham here, he will give you the 5th piece. He will give you this. This is the only piece of the gear that will drop at mythical quality, because obviously it took quite a bit to get to it. And then again, once you've fully grabbed all these pieces, you can grab this. You cannot go and grab this. It will not spawn unless you have these 5 pieces of gear. Gungnir is the only one that spawns without any whatsoever dealings. The one thing I don't know is if you can go to that location even like at the very beginning of the game. That's actually something I have never tried to do, because I know you can obviously travel to these higher level areas, just as long as you don't get killed. But yeah. That's how you obtain these 7 pieces. Alright. Good luck. Have fun. Yeah. Hopefully you guys get your pieces. Alright. Peace.